Welcome back, my friends. Before we begin, I want you to close your eyes and imagine an image. You are standing before the ocean at night. It is vast, dark, and silent. Yet right beneath that calm surface, there are currents moving with immense power. Today, I want to speak to the deep part of you, the part that feels anxious. When the woman you care about suddenly goes quiet, that heavy feeling in your chest when the messages fade away, or when she seems distant, your instinct tells you something is wrong. Your logic tells you she is losing interest. But what if I told you that in the world of deep human connection, silence is not always an ending? Sometimes, silence is simply the sound of a sea breaking open underground. Today, we are going to walk through 7 layers of understanding. We are not just going to talk about dating tactics. We are going to explore the psychology of the human soul and the spiritual laws of attraction. By the end of this journey, you will not only understand her silence, but you will also find a new stillness within yourself. Let us begin with what you see on the surface. She ignores you. She pulls back. In psychology, we often call this the avoidant attachment style. But let us look deeper through the lens of nature. Imagine a caterpillar before it becomes a butterfly. It does not just sprout wings while crawling on a branch. It must retreat. It must wrap itself in a chrysalis. To the outside observer, it looks like the creature has died. It is motionless. It is silent. It is ignoring the world. But inside, a violent and beautiful transformation is happening. It is restructuring its entire existence. When a woman begins to fall deeply for you, she is entering this chrysalis phase. The feelings she has for you are not just surface-level interest. They are terrifyingly real. They threaten her current identity. She feels exposed. She feels a loss of control. And so, she pulls back not to escape you, but to process the intensity of you. She is not ignoring you because you lack value. She is quiet because you have become too valuable. And that scares her. She is managing the internal storm. Ask yourself this question. Can you be the man who stands guard outside the chrysalis? Patient and strong? Or are you the boy who tries to rip it open because he is afraid the butterfly has left? Even in the silence, she leaves signs. The movie of your life with her is not blank. You notice she still views your stories. She likes a post from weeks ago. She starts showing interest in things you like. Many men dismiss these as coincidences. But in the Eastern philosophy of connection, there is no such thing as coincidence. There is only resonance. Think of 2 tuning forks. If you strike one, the other will vibrate, even if they are not touching. This is a law of resonance. When she mirrors your energy, or when she silently checks on you, she is vibrating at your frequency. She cannot help it. Her conscious mind says stay away, but her subconscious is tethered to you. That is the invisible thread. I remember a time in my own life years ago. When I tried to forget someone, I deleted the number. I looked away, but I found myself walking down streets that reminded me of her. I found myself listening to music she would like. My silence was a wall, but my actions were windows. If she is ignoring you but still peering through the windows of your life, she is not gone. She is simply waiting for it to be safe to open the door. So why does she fight it? Why does she create this tension? We must understand the concept of the shadow. In every human being, there is a shadow self that holds our deepest fears. For many women, the fear is not loneliness. The fear is being consumed. The fear is losing herself in you. When she feels this magnetic pull, her survival instinct kicks in. It creates a duality. One part of her wants to merge with you. The other part wants to run for the hills. This is why her behavior seems illogical. It is because love is not logical. It is biological and spiritual warfare. She acts distant to prove to herself that she still has control. It is a test, but she is not testing you. She is testing herself. She's trying to see if she can resist you. And the more she fails to resist the thought of you, the more silence she needs to recover. So when you see this conflict, do not take it personally. See it with compassion. She is fighting a battle between her ego and her heart. And if you remain steady, her heart will eventually win. Now we move to a new layer. This is about you. How do you respond to the storm? Most men become the weather. If she is cold, they rain down sadness. If she is distant, they blow hard with anger. They react. But the weather cannot hold the weather. You must become the mountain. Imagine a mountain. The clouds cover it. The rain lashes it. The snow freezes it. Does the mountain move? Does the mountain ask the clouds, "Why are you ignoring me?" No. The mountain knows that the clouds are temporary, but the rock is eternal when she pulls back. If you chase, plead, or get angry, you are showing her that you are not a mountain. You are a leaf, blown around by her emotions. A woman cannot build a home on a leaf. She needs the solidity of the mountain. Your stillness in her absence is the most powerful aphrodisiac in the world. It tells her that your happiness does not depend on her validation. It tells her you are complete, and a complete man is a magnet that few women can resist. Here is a question for your soul. Are you looking for her to complete you? Or are you looking for her to witness your completeness? Let me introduce you to a concept I call the law of relationship echo. In a canyon, if you scream in anger, the canyon screams anger back at you. If you sing a song of peace, the song returns. Relationships are echoes. You do not get what you want. You get what you are. If you are anxious, grasping, and fearful inside, even if you do not say a word, she feels it. We communicate through micro-expressions, tone, and energy. If you are silently demanding her attention, she feels a psychic pressure. It feels like a hand grabbing her ankle, and she will run faster. But if you cultivate a genuine state of benevolent attachment, if you truly wish her well, and focus on your own kingdom, the echo changes. The pressure lifts. Suddenly, she feels a void where your neediness used to be. Nature abhors a vacuum. She will feel compelled to fill that space. You must change the sound you are sending into the canyon. Replace I need you with I am here, and I am well. So, what do you do while the mountain is still and the echo is silent? You build. A king does not leave his throne to chase a subject who has wandered to the edge of the kingdom. He stays on the throne. He tends to the gardens. He strengthens the walls. He rules with wisdom. This is a time for you to double down on your purpose. Not as a tactic to get her back, but as a way of life. When a woman sees a man who is more obsessed with his mission than with her mood swings, she feels safety. It sounds contradictory, but a woman wants to be your priority. Yet she does not want to be your entire world. Because if she is your whole world, that is too much weight for her to carry. Use this time of her silence to become the version of yourself that makes you proud. Work on your body, your mind, and your spirit. Let her come back to a man who has grown taller in her absence. Finally, we arrive at the truth of connection. When she eventually comes back, and if she is falling for you, she will come back. How do you receive her? Do not punish her for her silence. Do not ask for explanations. The mountain does not scold the sun for rising after the night. You simply welcome the warmth. Understand that her journey through the silence was necessary for her to recognize your value. She had to go into the dark to realize that you are the light. When she reaches out, with that text or that call, match her rhythm. Be warm, be open, but stay grounded. You are not a starving man finally getting a crumb of bread. You are a king welcoming a guest to the banquet. Before we part ways, I want to give you a tool. When the anxiety hits you, when you feel the urge to check your phone or send a double text, I want you to practice the anchor of breath. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. And hold for 4 seconds. As you breathe, imagine you are a massive ancient tree. With every exhale, your roots go deeper into the earth. You are grounding yourself. Visualize her as a bird flying in the sky. The tree does not chase the bird. The tree simply offers a branch. If she lands, you are there. If she flies, you are still there, strong and deeply rooted. Do this until the urge to chase subsides. My friends, the silence of a woman is not always a rejection. It is often a space she creates to see if you are strong enough to hold it. It is a question she is asking with her soul. Is he stable enough for my chaos? Prove to her, and more importantly, prove to yourself, that you are. If this message resonated with the deep part of you, the part that is ready to stop chasing and start attracting, I invite you to join our community. Subscribe to the channel, not just to watch videos, but to commit to your own journey of becoming the mountain. Like this video if you are ready to stand your ground. Share your story in the comments. I read them, and I honor your path. Until next time, remain grounded, remain open, and trust the silence.